Good morning and welcome to AHS News. I'm Yusuf.
And I'm Calvin. Today is Friday, April 11th. The AHS quiz team won their opening match against Sharon and has made it to the quarterfinals. The match between Andover and Somerville is currently available to watch on YouTube or will be available to watch on Saturday at 6 p.m. on GBH.
Who am I here with today?
Luke Haw.
Liam Bennett.
And how has season 16 of High School Quiz Show impacted you?
Well, I think that it's been a great opportunity to learn more just about general knowledge, and then being with the team, it's helped me become a better team player.
I would say it's a really interesting experience too. You know, you get to go behind the scenes on a TV show. That's a lot of fun.
How have you spent time preparing for competitions?
We have a little spreadsheet that details like different sections that might come up in high school quiz shows, such as like literature, and then ChatGPT is actually really good at this sort of thing. So I just Google, give me some trivia questions.
How have you improved and grown?
Yeah, so for me specifically, I think my knowledge of Shakespeare has increased.
As you get older, you learn more things. You take more classes, so you're more familiar with just all the different subjects that they cover. That's been a big part of, how I'm able to be better now than I was a couple years ago. So.
How have you guys bonded with other members of the quiz team?
Yeah, we're all pretty close. I'd say it's a great experience just getting up and competing together.
Who do you guys think the best person on the team is?
I think that's an easy answer. Liam, he is by far the best.
I'm not going to say it myself. I got to give that to Luke, Mr. Clutch. I think, sort of unsung hero. If we don't have Luke, I don't know where we are today.
Yeah, thank you.
Officer Polera goes viral on Instagram after posting a video of Maggie stealing his food off his desk. Let's hear what Officer Polera has to say about this.
I'm here with
Officer Polera.
And what are your thoughts on Maggie's viral video?
It's pretty exciting and a little surprising. I think it's up to 13 million views now.
Did you expect it would go viral?
I did not. My supervisor asked me to post it when I sent him the video, and he did expect it to go viral. So
Great, thank you. Here, I'm going to show you the video. What are your thoughts on the video?
I thought it was really cute, and I'm glad that we have a service dog for this school.
Thank you.
I thought it was really funny. It was cool to see a dog in my school doing funny stuff, and yeah.
I thought it was funny, but also kind of dangerous maybe because she's supposed to be protecting us and she's out here joking around. So, maybe not that funny, I guess.
When I saw it, it really made my day. She's so cute.
I loved it. Got so many likes and views, and it was really funny.
It was really funny that the dog took the sandwich. It was so funny.
The seniors went to a Red Sox game earlier this week. Let's look at even more upcoming senior activities.
I'm Raina. I'm on senior board.
So what are some upcoming senior activities for the seniors?
So there's going to be a lot of upcoming senior activities. You can see them all through your e-funds and your email. We have a whole week of senior activities planned, and then there's also some other ones that aren't really with the school, but seniors should look out for that through senior board members.
What are those other activities that we're looking out for?
So we'll probably do senior assassin as well as a senior skip day, but those aren't planned fully yet, but we'll let you guys know in a couple weeks.
Great, thank you.
The start of April marks the beginning of Stress Awareness Month, which was first celebrated in 1992. Students, faculty, and everyone in the world experiences stress at different times in their lives, and this is a topic that we should not be afraid to talk about. Let's see how members of the AHS community manage their stress.
So, which year of high school has been the most stressful for you, and how did you get through it?
I think my freshman year, because I was new to Andover my freshman year and just meeting new people and all that, but I think all the sports and activities in school helped out a lot.
I'd say definitely your freshman year, because that's when the first year you come into school, you come into high school. Basically, you're seeing a whole bunch of new faces. It's different.
How does playing a sport affect your schoolwork?
It limits the time that I have to get my schoolwork done.
How do you handle stress?
I don't really handle stress, so
yeah. So how do you manage the stress that comes along with teaching?
Make sure you get enough sleep. I go to bed about 8 o'clock every night, whether I'm asleep at 9 or it doesn't matter. Just get the rest I need, try to get some exercise. I have a watch that keeps track of my activities. And one of the main things is to stay on top of the work. That's the key thing.
I make sure I get my 8 hours of sleep,
and make sure I have all my work done the day before.
I also try to manage my sleep well, and I think taking breaks could also help with that.
I like to just take a break for a little bit when I have a lot going on, or I'll talk to my parents or my friends and make sure I'm taking time for myself.
Andover High School is doing a musical this spring and just recently received their parts for the play. Here's what we learned.
What are your parts in the play?
I'm playing Linus.
I'm playing Snoopy.
Can you tell us some information on the play?
Yeah, so it's going to be happening Mother's Day weekend, and the play follows scenes from the life of Charlie Brown. It's just an average day for Charlie Brown from the Peanuts.
Who are the main leads in the play?
Schroeder is being played by Lincoln Peacock, and Luke Fugier is playing Charlie Brown.
Grace Armstrong is playing Lucy.
And what is your role in the play? Sally. What are some changes the director's made in the play?
She added some more characters so that we have a bigger cast and more people get to be included.
What are some of the characters that were added?
We have Pigpen, Marcy. There's more.
Okay. Thank you.
Hey AHS, you may have noticed these flyers all around the school, but have you read them yet? Probably not. So here we are to explain them.
On April 29th at the H Block before 11:30, you can enter your name in the raffle to win 5 free Snack Shack tickets, but you have to be following the library to be eligible on Instagram.
So make sure to follow at Library Andover High, and if not, there are QR codes all around the school.
Time for AHS Sports. Let's toss it over to Jed.
Thank you, Youssef. The boys lacrosse team started their season at a perfect 3-0. The boys tennis team has started their season with an impressive 4-0 record. Currently, Andover is ranked number 1 in the MVC. The outdoor track and field season is underway. We'll swing it over to Erica for more on our boys and girls track and field teams.
Ben, are you running?
I'm running the 4x1 and the 200.
And how are you feeling about this upcoming meet?
I'm actually pretty excited. I'm a little nervous for the 4x1, but I think it's going to be really good, and I think we've got it.
And what are you doing to prepare?
I've been just doing a lot of workouts, lifting, and sprinting a lot. Yep.
Thank you. What event do you run?
I run the mile.
And how are you feeling about this upcoming meet?
I'm really stoked. We got a really good team this year. It's really gonna be fun, yeah.
And what are you doing to prepare for this meet?
We've been doing a lot of just workouts, working with the team, building up our teamwork, and kind of just all getting in shape for the season.
How did this meet go this past week for you?
It went well. The team overall had a lot of good performances. It was a tough matchup on the guys' side because Lowell's one of the best teams in the state. But our girls beat Lowell. Boys ended up losing that one.
And what have you been doing to prepare your athletes?
We go 5 or 6 days a week working out, and we're lifting, we're running. Been going pretty well so far.
Thank you.
When was the Hall of Fame event, and can you tell us a little bit of what happened?
Hall of Fame event was last Saturday, and it was an induction ceremony for 15 student athletes from various years, and I believe it was 8 teams. It was a large number of track teams that all had performed very well in their seasons.
Who were a few individuals that were inducted?
We had 11 athletes inducted into this year's class. They had participated in a number of sports, some of them multiple 2, 3 sport athletes when they were here. It was an amazing night. It was a long night, but it was so awesome to see some faces that we hadn't been here in a while and to have them inducted for their accomplishments here.
Were there any other special awards?
Yes, there was a very important one that was not only named after, but also given to Mr. Dave Nichols. It's a Meritorious Service Award. It's only been presented to 2 people, Mr. Nichols and Mr. Robert McIntyre. The award was given for all that Mr. Nichols did, not only as a teacher, director of health, former athletic director, just for all of the things that he did for our sports and athletic program in this town. Mr. Nichols was also very intimately involved with the Punchard Andover Hall of Fame selections and the process, so it was a big award for the night.
What is a goal that you are hoping to achieve with your lacrosse team this season?
To at least make it to the Final Four.
How did your first game go from last week?
We beat Belmont.
Where and when is your next game?
Our game is tonight in North Andover.
Thank you and good luck on your game today.
The boys' baseball team opens up the 2025 campaign this spring with high hopes for the year. They look to kick off their season this weekend if the weather cooperates. That's all for the sports section. Let's go back to Yusuf and Calvin for more on today's AHS news.
Let's see what song students at AHS are listening to.
What song are you listening to?
Big Dogs by Humla. Get it how you live it. 10 toes in when we standing on business. I'm a big
What song are you listening to?
Hoist the Colors by Bobby Bass.
What song are you listening to?
Party in the USA by Miley Cyrus.
Mr. Clean by Young Gravy.
I'm with your mom in the kitchen, making blueberry muffins. What are you listening to?
California Girls by Katy Perry.
Thank you.
That's all we have for this week.
We'll be back next advisory on April 30th. Have a great April vacation, everyone.